Thomas. Oh, Mary. Catch up with Thomas. Tell him to drive Mrs. Cord to the airport. I don't want her to fend for herself.
Yes, sir. Shall I fix your dinner?
No, thank you. I don't want to be disturbed. And you might as well take the night off, Mary. And tell Thomas when he comes back from the airport, I won't need him anymore tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
The maid told me I could wait in here, and I guess she forgot about me. I'm sorry if I startled you.
Good for the circulation.
I have to talk to you about Norman. Ever since the hearing.
Do you think Norman could wait until I have a chance to warm up? It's been a cold day. A long, cold day. All right, Rita. What is it?
Well, ever since the hearing and the things Mrs. Cord said about her, Norman's changed. I mean, I don't blame him, but he's afraid he... Was his mother unbalanced?
No, she wasn't.
Norman thinks she was.
Norman's had a bout with reality and lost. Now he's licking his wounds and crying foul.
No, it's more than that.
Of course it is. Norman can't face the fact that the mother he loved was capable of indifference, cruelty, purely selfish motives, possessive destructiveness. But who isn't outside that door, Rita? Only the degree and opportunity vary. Norman's mother had an abundance of both, which she used unsparingly. But she was not insane.
Then please help me convince Norman.
I've tried.
No, you don't understand. He thinks he's just like her, that he inherited her condition.
This is the 20th century, Rita. There's no medical proof. I mean, there's no history of insanity in the Peyton family.
He's afraid to have children. I begged him to let me have a child. I want Norman's children. I know he's normal and healthy. When he married me, he gave me a whole new life, a future. Now he wants to take it all away, because of her. He won't let me give him the one thing I have to give. A family. Children. And I don't know what to do, or how to help him.
Neither do I, Rita. I wish I did, for all our sakes.
Come in. What's all this? Oh, hi. Well, look, I'm just going to take off for a couple of days, and so I was going to call you from the airport.
Where are you going? New York.
Is it Allison?
No.
You're not holding any news back from us.
No, I'm sorry, Connie, but it's not about Allison.
Well, this is kind of sudden, isn't it?
Well, not really. I decided this morning, and what is it? He who hesitates, etc., etc.
Well, what about your practice?
Well, Dr. Feeling has been kind enough to take over for me.
What about Rachel?
I called the juvenile authorities. Miss Franks is going to look after her until I can get back.
You're moving kind of fast for us.
Well, not really. I just thought I'd just kind of get away for a while. That's all. Go back and see some old friends and try and get lost in some old familiar places, huh? I don't think I'll ever get this.
Here, I'll trade you.
Thanks. I thought you'd never ask. Hi.
Does Rachel know you're leaving?
No? Well, Sir Matthew, how about giving a smile to the man that brought you into this place, huh? Huh? No? Nothing. Well, I don't blame you. Kind of like to look around myself before I make any commitments, huh? Listen, I'm gonna have to catch that plane in about 40 minutes.
Oh, but we wanted to talk to you about Rachel.
About Rachel? What about Rachel?
Well, we'd like to take her into our house.
Just until Allison comes back.
What do you want to know? Whether or not you can trust her or not? Hmm?
I want to know if she can adjust to a different environment and to three strangers, you know. Not just hiring a babysitter for the night, you know. She'll be sharing our house with us. And everything in it. Up to and including our memories. I want to know if she's up to it.
Are you up to it?
I don't know.
Well, then I wouldn't take her into your home.
Michael.
Listen, Connie, I can't just write out a prescription for Rachel's adjustments or for your adjustments or for his adjustments. It's something you have to want, all of you. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you take her into your home, but, well, since Rachel's parents died, she's had a need for a home like yours and for people like you. It's been my professional experience that warmth and understanding breed warmth and understanding. But first, you're going to have to give it before you receive it.
You mean seeing Rachel in Allison's room might hurt too much? But the empty room hurts, too, and the empty place at the table. And keeping it that way doesn't make it hurt any less. Maybe giving Rachel a home just might help.
All right. If she wants to, we'll take her in. But only on a trial basis. And then when you come back, we'll make a decision one way or the other.
All right, that's fair enough. Now, in place of my professional fee for such sterling advice, how about giving me a hand with this luggage?
Sure.
Thank you, Connie. I don't think I'll ever get this thing closed. Hey, wait a minute. This is amazing. How did you do that?
Oh, just years of intense study and self-denial.
Hey, listen, you two really decided already before you came in here that you were going to take Rachel into your home, didn't you?
Well, I guess we did after all.
But it's nice to get a professional stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Listen, is everything all right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, positive. Just a minute.
Mrs. Cord. Yes, Mary. Is everything ready?
Yes, ma'am. Everything's been loaded into the car. I'll tell Thomas you're here.
Thank you. Oh, and, Mr. Peyton.
He said he didn't want to be disturbed.
Of course. Tell Thomas I'll be right out.
Yes, ma'am. Goodbye, Mrs. Cord.
Goodbye.
preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
Rodney, boy, if you want to hold her hand, why don't you just go ahead and hold her hand? I want you to know, ma'am, you've got yourself the town catch here. Why don't you get lost?
Mr. Peyton's Boston physician. He's coming down as quickly as he can. We tried to reach him, but so far we haven't been successful.
What are the odds, Doctor?
Well, that's hard to say.
Girl, what is it? What's wrong?
Rachel?